Look who's finally getting around to doing her Q&As. Actually, this is gonna have to be done in 2 parts because there's 37 questions. So I'm gonna do the first 20 tonight on this video, the remaining 17 tomorrow. Just because I don't want this to be too ridiculously long of a video. And this is pretty much how this is gonna go. I'm going to say the question out loud along with the usernames of the people or just person who asked this question, because some questions were asked more than once, so I'll put both or all of the usernames of the people who asked somewhere on the screen. It could be up here, it could be down here. I don't really know yet. Depends on which editing thing I can use on here. Okay. And then rest assured, like I said, I'm doing 20 today and 17 tomorrow. So if you ask me a question, watch this video, don't see your question, it's coming tomorrow from my Q&A TikTok video, that by the time this video is up, that video is down, so people don't keep asking questions and get confused if they don't get answered, at least until the next Q&A, in which I'll have another video up for. But anyways, without further ado, question 1. Who is your favorite TikToker? That one, I have pretty much my favorite female TikToker and my favorite male TikToker. My favorite female TikToker is, without a doubt, Di, whose username is somewhere on the screen, and Keelanri, whose name is now somewhere on the screen. I interact with them the most, honestly. We follow each other, we support each other, comment like each other's stuff, and yeah, I would pretty much have too hard of a time trying to choose between one of them as my favorite TikToker. My number 2, what is your goal for TikTok? Honestly, I would like to always grow. I would like to just continue growing, but let's see, at the time of making this video, I'm at right under 180,000 followers, and I would really, really like where I will be my most comfortable, where I will be my most relaxed, my most chilled out, and everything will be whenever I reach 1 million followers. I imagine that's gonna be a long time away from now, but still, that's a go. Let's see, the next one. What is your favorite TikTok music? That's a good question. I don't think I ever really have thought about my favorite TikTok music. I guess if I had to think, I became really obsessed with the, what's it called? The Get Down song and Old Town Road. I really became obsessed with those and got them both off of TikTok, so yeah. Number 4, what led you to start YouTube and TikTok? That too is a good question. Honestly, TikTok originally started as a joke. I started it when I was still with my ex, who used to have it, no longer does. Can't help you out there. And I kind of wanted to try it out with him, more or less, because I thought that'd be kind of funny thing to do. So by all means, it started out as a joke, and now it's gotten to something more serious, which I'm cool with, because I have always had kind of like an interest in vlogging and whatnot too. Honestly, tried to do little homemade vlogs when I was like 12 and 13 years old that are deleted into the oblivion now. Number 5. Who is my favorite sibling? My favorite sibling would be so hard to choose from. Just for the heck of it, because of the fact that I'm in an awkward position with this question, I'm going to go with the oldest of my little brothers, because all I have are little brothers, Logan. He's never personally been in any of my videos, but I've talked about him in my videos before, so there's that. I think I've got a video with like a little over 1,000 likes on it that he was in, maybe more by now. Number 6, what is my full name? My full name, some people are probably going to call me a liar with this. I'm not going to think that it's accurate, but it is. My full name is Heaven. I've got 2 middle names, Lee, like Leigh, Angel Beasley. Heaven Lee Angel Beasley. All together. For the record, I know this has happened in the past. If you want to look me up on Facebook, I can't really add like a bunch of strangers to my personal page, but I do have a public Facebook page that I'm trying to be more active on, and anybody can follow me on that. So, my next Q&A. I'm probably gonna do my next one like in 2 months' time. That way I give the rest of this month and next month to grow some more, so I have kind of more of a base to ask more questions that might have not already have been asked. So give it about 2 months' time from this one, and we'll give it another go. How many siblings do I have? I have 5. I have 5 little brothers. From oldest to youngest, there's Logan, Dre, Nate, Landon, and Marshall. Yeah, 5 little, I don't have any sisters, and I'm the oldest. So that's probably why I am crazy. Any other pets? The only pets I have are my cats, my 2 cats, Eli and Copper, and a whole bunch of my videos. I think everybody knows them by now. And I have 3 goldfish. One with a spot on its head, a black one, and just a regular goldfish. They just kind of hang out in the background of things. My biggest live goal, where I'd like my lives to be at, the day that my lives start reaching the thousands, where I have thousands of people in my lives, like at least over 1,000 people in my live streams, my life will be complete. I will be so content with life, and just everything will be awesome. Everything will be perfect. Everything will be exactly how I want it. That is my life goal. My favorite TV show. I should have brought my DVDs in here beforehand. Chicago Fire. Chicago Fire has always been and will always be my favorite TV show. Hands down, no ands or buts about it. Not here to argue, because Chicago Fire is the best, and it's also the best out of all the Chicago shows, like Chicago Med, Chicago PD, whatever other ones they've come up with by now. Chicago Fire's still better. This is one of those off-the-wall questions that intrigue me. Do you like Bob Ross? I grew up watching Bob Ross with my mom, who is a big fan of him, and my hair's all over the place. And I can say I do like him. I love his artwork and the peacefulness and the calming surrounding his videos, or the like shows that he used to have back forever ago. Oh man, that was great. That was like meditation to watch. Question 13. Am I seeing someone? No. No. My favorite celebrity, number 14. Probably Demi Lovato. If I had to pick one, probably Demi Lovato, because I've watched her ever since I was a little girl, and I've always been obsessed with her. And yeah, I just love her. She's so pretty. She's a great singer. She's a great actress. I just love her. I would honestly cry the day that I met her. So yeah. It's my favorite celebrity. All right. Number 15. Best, worst part of pranks. Start with the best part. The best part is when you get a good reaction. Actually, I guess I could mix it up. When you get a good setup, when it goes how you want it to, because I've had pranks that I've tried to put together and they just completely fall apart. Whenever everything sticks together and works the way that it should. And the worst would be when you don't get a good reaction. Like you don't get a notable reaction, or reaction that's worth the post, or the trying to sneak around to get a good shot video wise that would make it count, make it worth it. But that would probably be the best and the worst parts of pranks, and what can make it hard to keep doing them. Although I'll always throw in stuff like that because it's fun, it's funny, it's fun to do. Yeah. We're 16. Have you been in an Accident? Yes. In fact, May May 31st, I was in a car accident. A lady ran a stop sign and hit my car. Just, yeah, she hit my car. And I did for a month and a half, give her almost a month and a half, I did physical therapy 3 times a week, every single week without fail, and it was terrible. Well, I had my days that I enjoyed it, and I would say so I would have just rather been doing anything but, and it was just a really stressful situation. Number 17, my biggest fear. Spiders. I hate spiders. I don't want anything to do with spiders. I scream like a little girl. I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack whenever I see a spider. I can't do spiders. That's a no for me. Number 18, more pranks? The answer is yes. The answer is always. I will always, even if they're not back to back to back, or they have spaces between them, or I do a lot and then I wait a little bit before I do more, I will always be finding more pranks to post for you guys. I know those are a big thing, a big favorite. So by all means, I will always have more pranks to post. 19, Vans versus Nikes. This one can be a little tricky because I really like this. I like the style of Vans more than I do Nikes, but I like the fit and the feel and the wear of Nikes more than I do Vans. So they both have their pros and cons, honestly. The last question, the 20th question for part 1. If I could have any dog, what would it be? Straight up, a husky. A full-blooded husky. I love them. They're great. They're cute. They're adorable. They have the prettiest blue, whitish colored eyes, gray eyes, whatever you want to call them, and they're so beautiful, and I love them. And I'm a cat person, but I would own a husky in a heartbeat. Okay, well, there's the first 20 questions in 12 and a half minutes. And like, I know that I look awful in this one. Maybe in the next one I'll look better. I just got on my walk and I wanted to make sure to get this video done before it was too late tonight. Try to get it uploaded. And a little notice on TikTok to let you guys know part 1 is up. Part 2 will be up hopefully tomorrow night. I'm aiming for tomorrow night. Shouldn't have a problem with it. For everybody who asked me questions, thank you. Thank you for giving me something to do. Thank you for helping me fill my page with content. For those in the future who see this or are just now finding me, hope you can support me. I try to be as entertaining as possible. Anyways, that concludes this episode of this crazy show. You guys have a good one.